So this video is going to be about getting old IDE hard drives to work with modern computers. Now you see, I've only just powered them rather than actually using them to transfer data, which I probably will get an adapter for that one day, but for now I've gone the slightly dodgy route. So basically what I've done is, I've got this old IDE hard drive, which is a Seagate one, and I kinda made a little bit of a... It looks a bit dodgy, but I personally wouldn't recommend doing this, but you know, I was a little impatient and I kind of wanted to see if the bloody thing worked. So basically what I did was I sacrificed a SATA power plug. Basically chopped the wires off, stripped them, twisted them together, because believe it or not, SATA power is actually compatible with Molex power, standard Molex power on standard hard drives. So what I did was I basically, because in fact the color coding for Molex is actually exactly the same as SATA power. So what I did was I essentially just cut this off and just found this old Molex connector and just twisted the wires together, and lo and behold, I've got my old Seagate drive working. And I've got another IDE drive here, which believe it or not was out of a set-top box for recording like television shows and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the computer into sleep mode, which will allow me to, because it isn't really recommended to disconnect and connect hard drives while the computer is actually switched on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into sleep mode, and it should go into sleep mode now. There we go. I'll just unplug that. And then try and do this one-handed, but see the 4-pin Molex power there? I just secure that with my finger there. I just plug it in. I apologise for the awkward camera angles here, but okay, so now this hard drive's plugged in. And don't worry, this is safe. I think it is, because I've put loads of tape on it. So when I twisted the wires, put tape on them, on each wire, and then I bundled them together and taped it, so it's like multiply insulated, if that's even a word. But I'll just press the power. Now this hard drive is actually powered on. So yeah, that's actually running, as you can tell, because when I move the drive like that, it's got this effect where it sort of feels like it's floating almost. I don't know, can't really describe it, because it's sort of like affects gravity. I don't know, I'm not an expert on physics, but I guess it works like that. So I'll put the computer back into sleep mode, and then I'll reconnect the other drive. So now this drive's gonna spin down now. There we go, spun down. So now I need to just reconnect this. I mean, I could just pause the video and just connect them back. Okay, so now the video, now the that drive's been hooked up. So now I can just press the power. I mean, like I said, it's in sleep mode, so it just... I love the sound that hard drive makes. It's like it sounds like a computer that you'd hear in like the 90s. In fact, this particular hard drive was made in the 90s. I think it's from 97, 96, 95, or 90, I don't know. It's probably out of a Windows 95 computer or something, but yeah, it seems to be running happily in a Windows 10 machine. Yeah. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say in this video, other than I would not recommend doing this. To be honest, I will probably see about getting a proper adapter for this and making sure to, you know, but yeah, making sure it's properly insulated. In fact, if I can't find a proper adapter, I mean, I've just sacrificed one of my SATA power connectors, so to be honest, I guess what I have done is I've basically committed myself to sacrificing that. Unless what I could do is, you see that, because the SATA power goes through the motherboard, I guess that's the advantage of this with Fujitsu's like power architecture, is that the SATA power from the motherboard is modular. You can see it's connected via the motherboard. So what I could do is I could buy a new set of SATA power ports. So then I can hopefully find a proper adapter for this. So yeah, I guess thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.